Hey everyone, and welcome to Yangon. This city is buzzing with energy taxis honking, people chatting, and the most amazing food smells everywhere you go. I'm Mizan, and just like you, I'm totally hooked on the street food here. From yummy noodle soups to sizzling skewers, Yangon is a dream come true for anyone who loves to eat. In the next few days, we're going on a mission to discover the real Yangon, one bite at a time. So get ready to eat a lot, grab your chopsticks, and let's explore a world of deliciousness. Welcome to Yangon, where the best food in Myanmar is. I'm Mizan, and today we're going on a super tasty adventure through the busy streets of this awesome city. Get ready to try some amazing food and find the best street food Yangon has to offer. Okay everyone, let's start with a true Myanmar classic, Mohinga. This isn't just a popular breakfast here, people are crazy about it. You'll find it all day long on street corners and in little cafes. Just follow your nose. The smell of lemongrass, ginger, and turmeric will lead you straight to a big pot of this incredible fish soup. Now there are tons of different ways to make Mohinga, with every family and vendor adding their own special touch. But the base is always a rich, flavorful fish broth, often made with catfish. It's cooked with lemongrass, ginger, garlic, turmeric, and sometimes chickpea flour to make it thicker. And the best part? It's topped with crispy fritters, fresh herbs like cilantro, and a squeeze of lime. Just look at that broth. It's like a golden sunset in a bowl. You can see all those beautiful spices swirling around, and those fritters? They soak up all that incredible flavor. Oh wow, that first sip is pure comfort food. The fish is so tender, the broth is so flavorful, and those crispy fritters add a delightful crunch. This is the kind of dish that makes you feel warm and cozy inside. It's no wonder they call it the national dish. Okay friends, if there's one thing that gets me excited in a new city, it's the sight and smell of street-side barbecue. The moment you step out, the air is filled with the tantalizing aroma of grilled meats and vegetables, drawing you in like a magnet. And Yangon does not disappoint. Just walking down the street, you're hit with this incredible wave of smoky, savory aromas, and you know you're in for a treat. The bustling streets are lined with vendors, each with their own unique twist on barbecue, and the variety here is amazing. You've got your classic chicken skewers, seasoned perfectly, and grilled until they're slightly blackened on the outside, juicy and tender on the inside. The spices they use are just right, giving each bite a burst of flavor. Then you've got your pork skewers, often with that irresistible layer of fat that melts and keeps the meat juicy as it cooks. The charred edges add a delightful crunch that contrasts beautifully with the tender meat. And don't even get me started on the seafood. From squid to prawns to whole fish, grilled perfectly over those hot coals. The seafood here is incredibly fresh, and the grilling process enhances its natural flavors. But it's not just meat here, guys. They also grill vegetables, eggplant, zucchini, mushrooms, even okra, all infused with that smoky goodness. The vegetables are often marinated in a blend of spices that make them just as flavorful as the meats. And the secret to it all? The marinades. Each vendor has their own special blend of spices and sauces that they use to give every skewer incredible flavor. These marinades are often family recipes passed down through generations. Look at those happy faces. You can't go wrong with a plate full of these. They're the perfect street food. Messy, flavorful, and so satisfying. It's a communal experience, bringing people together over delicious food. Oh man, that is good. The chicken is so tender and that marinade is out of this world. It's got that perfect balance of sweet, savory, and a little bit of spice. Every bite is a new adventure for your taste buds. And the char on the outside? Forget about it. This is what street food dreams are made of. The combination of textures and flavors is simply unbeatable. If you ever find yourself in Yangon, make sure to dive into this barbecue scene. You won't regret it. From the busy streets of Yangon, where the air is filled with the aroma of sizzling street food and the chatter of vendors, we're taking a little trip to the Shan state, a picturesque region in eastern Myanmar known for its unique and special culinary delights. And you can't visit Shan state without trying their famous noodles, a dish that has become synonymous with the region. Now, Shan noodles might look simple at first glance, but trust me, there's a lot of flavor packed into every single bowl. These thin, round rice noodles are the base for a mix of textures and tastes, a perfect blend of influences from nearby China and Thailand, creating a harmonious fusion. The noodles are cooked to perfection, then tossed in a light, flavorful oil, often infused with garlic, which adds a subtle yet irresistible aroma. Then comes the sauce, a tangy, savory, slightly spicy mix that can be either tomato-based or a clear broth, depending on the region and the vendor's unique recipe. And here's where things get really interesting. The toppings. This is where the dish truly comes to life. You can find Shan noodles served with everything from tender shredded chicken or pork to ground meat, tofu, or even just some fried garlic and peanuts, each adding its own unique crunch and flavor. But the best part is the plate of pickled vegetables, which adds a refreshing tanginess to the dish. Fresh herbs like cilantro and mint, which bring a burst of freshness, and a squeeze of lime juice, adding a zesty kick that ties all the flavors together. Okay everyone, this is what I'm talking about. This is the moment we've been waiting for. That first bite is an explosion of flavor and texture, a true testament to the culinary artistry of Shan State. The noodles are so smooth, gliding effortlessly with each bite. The sauce is tangy and savory, perfectly complementing the noodles, and those pickled vegetables add a delightful crunch, making every bite a new experience. But the real magic happens when you mix it all together. The herbs, the lime juice, the chili flakes. It's like a party in your mouth, a symphony of flavors that dance on your taste buds. Okay food lovers, get ready for a dish that's as unique and interesting as Myanmar itself, lapet thok, also known as tea leaf salad. Now I know what you're thinking, tea leaves in a salad, but trust me, it's a culinary adventure you don't want to miss. Lapet thok isn't your average salad. It's a mix of flavors and textures, a testament to how creative Burmese cuisine is. The main ingredient is fermented tea leaves, which have a slightly bitter, earthy and subtly tangy flavor. But the best thing about lapet thok is its variety. It's a mix of crunchy, savory, and tangy things, all going together perfectly. You've got toasted sesame seeds for nuttiness, crispy fried beans for texture, and often peanuts or cashews for a satisfying crunch. Then there are the fresh ingredients, juicy chopped tomatoes for sweetness, shredded cabbage for a refreshing bite, and often slivers of ginger and garlic for a bit of a kick. And no lapet thok is complete without a generous squeeze of lime juice to brighten up those flavors. Wow, that first bite is a revelation. It's a flavor combination I've never experienced before. You've got the slight bitterness of the tea leaves, the crunch of the nuts and beans, the freshness of the vegetables, and that tangy lime juice tying it all together. It's an explosion of textures and tastes, and I can't get enough. Alright my fellow foodies, we can't forget about snacks. And Yangon is the best place for people who love to snack. The streets are alive with the aroma of freshly cooked delights, and the vibrant energy of the market is simply infectious. From savory to sweet, crispy to chewy, there's something for everyone. The sheer variety is mind-boggling, and each stall offers a unique taste experience. Let's start with a classic samosas. These golden brown triangles of fried dough are filled with savory spiced potatoes, onions, and sometimes lentils or peas. The filling is a perfect blend of spices and textures. They're the perfect on-the-go snack, best enjoyed piping hot with a dollop of tangy tamarind chutney. The chutney adds a burst of flavor that complements the samosa perfectly. And speaking of fried goodness, you can't miss out on the crispy lentil fritters, known as bhajia. These addictive little bites are packed with flavor, thanks to a blend of spices like turmeric, cumin, and coriander. Each bite is a crunchy, spicy delight. Dip them in a cooling yogurt sauce and you've got yourself a perfect street food combination. The yogurt sauce balances the spices beautifully. For those with a sweet tooth, Yangon doesn't disappoint. The array of sweets available is simply astounding. One of my personal favorites is shui yin aye, a refreshing dessert drink made with tapioca pearls, agar jelly, and coconut milk. It's a delightful mix of textures and flavors. It's sweet, creamy, and oh so satisfying on a hot day, perfect for cooling down after a long day of exploring. And if you're looking for a quick sugar rush, be sure to try some jaggery, a type of unrefined cane sugar that's often molded into bite-sized treats. It's a natural and wholesome way to satisfy your sweet cravings. You can find them in various shapes and flavors, from plain to sesame-coated to ginger-infused. Each type offers a unique taste experience. Oh man, I'm in street food heaven. The joy of discovering new flavors and textures is simply unparalleled. These snacks are the perfect way to end our culinary adventure through Yangon. Each bite tells a story of tradition and innovation. Each bite is a burst of flavor, a testament to the creativity and passion of the street food vendors here. Their dedication to their craft is evident in every delicious morsel. That crispy crust, the flavorful filling, it just hits the spot. The perfect balance of crunch and spice. And these lentil fritters, so addictive. Each bite leaves you wanting more. I could munch on these all day long. They're the perfect snack for any time of the day. And this shui yanai is the perfect way to cool down after a long day of exploring. It's like a sweet, creamy oasis in a glass. It's sweet, creamy, and so refreshing. The perfect end to a day of culinary exploration, and this jaggery, the perfect little sweet treat to end our adventure on a high note. A delightful burst of sweetness to cap off an incredible journey. Well friends, we've eaten our way through Yangon, and let me tell you, my stomach is full and happy. From the comforting Mohinga to the smoky barbecue skewers, the flavorful Shan noodles, the surprising La Pet Thok, and the endless snacks, this city is a food lover's dream. But it's more than just the food, it's the friendly people, the lively streets, and the rich culture that make Yangon so special. Every bite tells a story, every dish shows the heart and soul of this incredible city. So, the next time you're in Yangon, come hungry, keep your eyes open, your senses peeled, and your stomachs ready for an unforgettable food adventure. And there you have it, food lovers, a taste of Yangon's incredible street food. From savory soups to crispy snacks, this city is a true food paradise. Don't forget to explore beyond our recommendations and discover your own favorite dishes. Thanks for joining me on this delicious adventure. Until next time, keep eating and exploring.